Welcome back out to the great state of Montana, guys. Today we're going to be taking the truck into the mountains and we're going to build a new hunting cabin. That's right. We're about 2 days out from when we can officially use our old Winchester and go hunting for some deer. So it's going to be a pretty eventful season. The first thing we got to do, though, is we got to build a nice sized cabin so we can store everything and also somewhere to sleep while we're not hunting. But it's going to be a great season. Like we said, we're going to build out some off-road vehicles towards the end. So make sure you stick around and drop a like on this video. So the game plan is we've got a nice piece of land up on the hillside. Not too far up. We'll be about 5 minutes up to the mountain, and then we're gonna go ahead and start building. We got a nice sized cabin with about 3 bedrooms, and we're gonna have a 2-car garage so we can store some off-road vehicles and also park our truck there, so that way nobody steals it. It might surprise you, but there is a lot of theft up in the mountain because people are easily able to get away with whatever vehicle they steal. So we gotta make sure we keep everything locked up when we're not at the cabin, and that's another thing. We won't be there when we're hunting. We'll be somewhere on the trails or somewhere through the trees hunting for some deer. But I've spotted some deer so far, but we're not able to start until October 26th, and we have until December 1st, and then it'll kind of switch to a different thing. The laws are all different based on times of the year, so we got to make sure we do that and obey the hunting laws. But we're not too far from where our new piece of land is, and we'll start building here shortly. So all right, we're turning the F250 a little sharp there. This thing isn't the Lamborghini we're used to driving, but here we go. This is the land we're gonna build on. It's actually a pretty good sized lot. It's probably a little small for having an outdoor property, but this is as much as we could buy because all this is owned by the state, so there's really not much we can do. We can only buy as much as they allow us to. So the game plan is we're going to build the hunting cabin, which is going to be right here. We want it facing the sun, so when we wake up, the sun's over there, the sun sets on that side. And then we'll have a nice sized garage, and we're going to put a nice fence down. We're going to go ahead and probably actually add in a gate if we can fit it. So let's go ahead. We're going to jump to construction mode and get building on this property. All right, I was debating on what color we should do for our cabin. We've had done some blues in the past, but I kind of like the blue with the red roof. As you can see, we got a dark blue, but the red roof one, I don't know. This one looks pretty sweet. It's definitely a good hunting color. Let's go ahead. We're going to place it down right there. All right, looks good. And then we're going to need to go ahead and put the garage down. That goes along with it, but we do need to match the colors of the house. As you can see, we got a gray on the garage, so let's find the blue. There we go. Looks good. And we need to place this down pretty much next to the house. It can't be too far into the street. There we go. I'd say that looks pretty good there. So now we're going to move on to the landscaping. We're going to go ahead and just do a dirt texture to connect it up all to the trails here. We're not going to do cement, anything fancy like that, because it is a cabin. Let's go ahead. We'll do a straight driveway on this one. This will go right to here, although we're going to bring it out like that. And this is going to be pretty cool because we're going to kind of separate this from the trails because there's a lot of people that drive through here. We want to kind of make it like the house isn't even here. And how we're going to do that is the first thing we're going to do is fix up the trails in the front, and then we're going to go ahead and place some trees down and a nice sized fence. So you probably wouldn't even see the house as you drive by. So let's place the grass back down. We get some new front lawn here. There we go. This is better than the stuff we've currently got down. This will make it feel even better too. Nice green grass. We'll go all the way through the property, including the back, and then I'll meet you guys when we're going to do the trees along the side of the house as long as the fence. All right, we got our front lawn back down. This looks pretty good. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to add in a fence, and then we'll go with the trees. So let's find a pretty good sized fence. Nothing overkill though. We don't need anything crazy. So we're going to place down one of these. This is a pretty modern fence. We're going to take it out from right here, and then we're going to go all the way to the garage. We'll stop, and then we'll take it to here, and then probably right about there is good. I think that's where our property line ends, and now we can go in with the trees, and this is going to be pretty cool. It's going to separate the property a ton, so we just got to make sure we get a right size tree. We're probably going to do the spruce trees, but they might go into the garage a little bit. So let's do them on this side of the fence, so our side of the land, just like that. We're going to place a ton of them down. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. As you guys can see, you don't even know the property's there. You'd have to like very closely look through the gate, and then we're going to place them down on the side here. So we're going to go all the way up on the hill, go all down to here, just like that. Okay, so this is nice. Now let's add in a good sized gate that's going to hide the house. I'm thinking one of these will work. You can barely tell the house is there. I mean, obviously you can see through the gate, but this one separates it even more. It's kind of hard to see through, so we're going to add it in right there. There we go. Looks good. Okay, now we got a full-size gate here. We might have to take out that one tree, replace it, but as far as I'm concerned, doesn't look too bad. So here's the after. Look at how far we've come here. It works good. The trees separated. The trails, we might have to make the trails readjusted. I think we're going to have to bring them out towards where I'm driving. I'm about to fall off the cliff, but let's drive through. There we go. The grand opening gates. Oh, jeez, it's taking out the tree. We'll pull up to the front door. Let's check out the house, and then we're going to order some off-road vehicles before we go scoping out around the lands. We're going to obviously not go hunting today, but we're going to go check it out, see if we can find some deer and say hello. But yeah, check out the place. It's pretty nice. Good sized cabin. You know, you got a good cabin feel to it. You get the nice wood burning stove top, and I think it's a furnace. So any leftover fumes goes out the side, but the heat and goes up into your vents, I guess. So then it heats the entire cabin. So that works out good. And then we get the weather channel there. Looks like some snow incoming. Hopefully not yet. We're probably going to get snow in December though. We come up to the map master bedroom. It's the one and only bedroom, but if we have friends, they can stay on the couch. Actually, a pretty nice couch there, pretty comfortable. We got a nice size computer setup here, dual monitor, and the view is pretty good too. You can see like up to the forest. I like that. That's good. We can, kind of scout for some deer in the day before we head out, and then we get a nice size bathroom, but I'd say the bathtub needs an upgrade. A little old there. I don't know what happened. We actually got endless amounts of Template. Nice toilet paper roll there, so it works out good in the mirror. Can't see yourself. Nice. All right, anyhow, guys, that's the full tour. Now what we're going to do, we're going to order some off-road stuff, bring them on over. I'm thinking a couple dirt bikes, maybe an off-road Polaris. Here's the garage. Pretty nice. We even got courtesy pine trees growing through the side there. Add some decor, I would say. Anyhow, back to the plan here. Let's order some off-road stuff. All right, guys, we're going to go with the Polaris here. This one's got the custom KMC wheels. So these ones are nicer on the trails because they're wider. So that's going to allow us to have more stability and not tip over because we are known for doing that. So let's go ahead. We're going to put the turbocharged engine, 320 horsepower. We already got the wheels on this thing. We're going to select the color option now. I think with a color theme we're going to go with is lime green. That's right. We're going to change it up a little bit, but this thing looks pretty sweet and green, and we're going to go ahead and add all the options on it, and there you go. It beefs it up even more. Although I am going to take the front grille off. We're going to leave that stock. We already got the light bar, the roof. What else we got? Oh, dual snorkels in the back. Oh, look at that. So we can take this thing in probably like 4 feet of water and be okay. But all right, that's our first Polaris. Let's go customize some lime green dirt bikes. Oh, check it out. This one's really a lime green here. Okay, we're going to do our best to customize this thing. Secondary color goes with the rim option. So we can do the black rims on this one. We'll obviously do the race edition motor. So that's 160 horses or geez, that's a lot. Maybe 160 cc. That'd be pretty crazy. But this is the YZ250F model. So I think it'd be 250 cc. Anyhow, seat color. We'll do the green seat on this one and the graphics will be all green like that. So it looks pretty cool. Let's go ahead. We bought one. Let's buy a second one. They're 20 grand a piece. That's pretty crazy. But let's go ahead. We're going to grab these things, drive them up the mountain there. They're down at the shop. So we get a little bit of a drive. We're going to roll them all back and then we're going to go explore all the trails so we know what we're doing when come hunting season. So we probably shouldn't take this thing on the road, but we're only going up to the mountain. So it's probably about a 3-minute road drive and then we'll be off. But all right, let's go pretty fast. This thing is quick too, which is pretty sweet. You get the off-road light bar. Look at that. Let's try and maybe not turn the lights on. Like draw some attention because as you can see, these things are bright. Look at that. Oh, it just lit up the entire road and I missed my turn. All right, let's take a right here. We're almost to the trails. As long as there's no cops, we'll be fine. All right, no cop there. Or I think we're clear. Worst case scenario, we'll just go onto the lawn to the right. But that was actually pretty smooth. The dirt bikes as well. We should probably move pretty quick on that. All right, boys, ripping up the trails here. Looks good. We're gonna try and go super fast, see if this thing tips over. That's our goal, is to try and tip it over because I don't think it will. Look at this. We're still cornering. No tip over yet. This thing turns on a dime. Look at that. Oh my gosh. All the other Polarises with the different thin wheels, these things would have tipped over in like 13 seconds. So, oh, we're still moving. Look at this. Okay. Wrapped it around a tree, but we're good. This one's got the beefed up suspension. So, oh, deer. Check it out. Look, they're running around here. That's good to see. They're hanging out in the area. Probably not for long. In a couple days, we're going hunting. So, they're probably going to be scared of us. Anyhow, we made it back to the new cabin here, the new hunting cabin. Let's pull in through the front gate. We'll get this thing parked up, and then we'll bring the dirt bikes back before we go exploring. But front gate is opening just like that. We'll make sure to not park any vehicles right in front of the gate or else they might get collapsed in between it. As you can see, the gate swings inwards. That's the way we have to do it because we can't have it going into the trail system there in case somebody was coming as we were going out. All right, let's go get the dirt bikes and then we'll go explore. Yee, boys, we got the dirt bike. Check this thing out. Oh, it's quick. It is fast. Yeah, this thing's got the most amount of power. Let's not crash it into the fence here. There we go. Keep it straight. Ready, 3, 2, 1, launch. This thing's got like a boost on it. As you can see, once you throw it into second gear, this thing just flies, but pretty nice dirt bike. These are always our favorite, the Yamahas. All right, we're hanging a left here. Let's see how well this thing turns. Oh, that was pretty cool around that stop sign. No caps, no stops. I'd say we're doing about 38 miles an hour. It's actually pretty quick for this thing. It probably get going about 45. I'm not going to drop another gear though because we're trying not to break this thing or crash because we don't have a helmet. We probably should though. And by probably, we should definitely get one because these trails are going to get pretty unsafe here. As you can see, there's lots of jumps, bumps, and yeah, we can crash in like a second just like that. Fortunately, braked in time on that one. Let's get it up to the top, guys. Let's see when both dirt bikes are back and then we'll go explore. Yeah, boys, dirt bikes are back. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to end up taking one of the dirt bikes. We're going to leave the Polaris in the garage for now, even though it is cool. We'll go take that thing out during hunting season, but we're going to take one of the dirt bikes. The reason is because these are easy to get through the trees. We can go explore. Check this out. We don't even have to go on the trails. We can just climb the hill here with the dirt bike. Ready? Hit it. Oh, I think. Come on. Full speed. Drop gears. Oh, look at this thing. What a beast. All right. Let's put on our helmet. There we go. This thing's actually pretty cool. It keeps the dirt out of my eyes. That's also important as we're flying through the trails. And there we go. We made it to the top just about. So the strategy for our hunting season, what I'm thinking is we're going to have to kind of like, hide down here, because when you go near deer, they kind of get scared. They run away, and that's not what you want to do. You want to be sneaky. We got to be camouflaged. We'll have the proper outfit when the day comes. There's some down trees over here. We can actually probably use this. I'm thinking we're going to put up a deer stand today. We do have a deer stand, which is nice because it's going to be allow us to sit up there and stay kind of warm with a heater up there hidden. So what we're going to do is we're going to find a good spot to put this deer stand, probably where most of the deer are at. And I would say they're not here. There's too much sunlight. The trees are all dead around here. We got to go into the forest over here somewhere. There's going to be some deer. Once we find them, what we're going to do is we'll put the deer stand around there, because that's we'll know it'll be a hot spot when we're going hunting. Anyhow, more sunny spots. They're usually hiding in the shade. That seems to be a common thing. They kind of like gather in packs. So maybe over here on the other side, little open gravel field, whatever this is. Oh, we're hitting the jumps on the dirt bikes though, I'll tell you. What's up here? Let's go check it out, and then if we don't find anything, we'll go back to where we were. But oh, this might be some good woods for some deer hunting. Check it out. They got a bunch of grass around here. Sometimes they like to hide out through here. I think this is going to be our spot right here, because we gotta get like a top field view of everything going on, because we're looking down through the mountain, so we can see all the deer through those trees down there, down through here. And if we have to go up, we can. So we're gonna go ahead, jump into construction mode. We're gonna place our deer stand down right here, and then we'll check it out. All right, we got our deer stand here. Now I gotta find a way to climb up to the top. So there's a ladder right here. Let's get to the top. There we go. I got my old Winchester, so we're officially ready for hunting season. But we still got a couple days to wait here. So we're gonna enjoy ourselves at the cabin, get settled in. We're gonna maybe watch some TV, get the dirt bikes ready to roll, and then I think one of our buddies, Alfred, are gonna join us along on a good old hunting trip here in Montana. So if you guys want to see that, make sure to drop a like down below. If we can hit 1,000 likes, me and Alfred to go hunting out here. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one.